A very good day to everyone. Please feel free to browse around and view any of the videos on this channel. I would like to take a chance to let you know that, although I do these videos for free, a donation would really be helpful because making these videos are not free. And I'm currently between jobs. I will have a detailed description at the end of each video on how to leave a donation. So let's continue with Roman Catholicism, the order of the Jesuits. Last week, we looked at Paolo Sarpi, a church reformer, and what he had to say about this diabolical order. I will look at more quotes from historical figures today. The first is Muzio Walewski. Born in 1562, died in 1645. He was the 6th Superior General of the Scoiety of Jesus. He was the son of a noble Roman family. Although he was destined for a general ecclesiastical career, a growing desire to enter the Scoiety of Jesus culminated in his taking private vows to enter the novitiate. His parents opposed this, possibly because of the promise not to seek ecclesiastical office or status the Jesuits make. However, he was able to receive permission from Pope Gregory, a strong supporter of the Jesuits, a concession to enter the novitiate against his family's will. Walewski taught logic, natural philosophy, and metaphysics. Later, he was professor of theology, then prefect of studies, and finally he was elected general of the Scoiety of Jesus in 1615. Apart from his family as a good teacher and orator, the only historical detail that we have from this time are a sermon that he delivered to Pope Gregory on Good Friday in 1590 on the Passion of Christ. Here is a quote from him. When sovereigns require a Jesuit opinion on any subject, the Jesuit in question is to report the matter to his superior, who is to lay it before several Jesuits for discussion. The resolution formed after this consultation is supplied to the Jesuit who has been consulted by the sovereign. This quote shows how the authorities are to be influenced by the Jesuits. Another historical figure is priest Antoine Arnaud, 1612 to 1694. Born in Paris, the 20th and last child of an important French family. He is often referred to in the French literature as Le Grand Arnaud. Arnaud went on to study philosophy at the Collège de Lisieux and then decided to follow in his father's steps as a lawyer. However, under the influence of his mother and her confessor, Jean de Verrier, he changed his mind and began studies in theology in 1633. The last 15 years of Arnaud's life, spent in self-imposed exile, were among his most fruitful in philosophy. During this period, he carried on his debates with Malebranche and Leibniz, and also re-examined his position on human free will. A quote from him on the Jesuit order is, "Do you wish to excite troubles, to provoke revolution, to produce the total ruin of your country? Call in the Jesuits and build magnificent colleges for these hot-headed religionists. Suffer those audacious priests in their dictatorial and dogmatic tone to decide on affairs of state." This is Michelangelo Tamburini, 1648 to 1730, 14th Superior General of the Scoiety of Jesus. He said, "See, sir, from this chamber I govern not only to Paris, but to China, not only to China, but to all the world, without anyone to know how I do it." Pope Clement XIV, from 1705 to 1774, following are the words of Pope Clement XIV upon signing the bull of suppression and extinction of the Jesuits. A papal bull, by the way, is the strongest legal document that any pope can issue. This suppression is accomplished, I do repent of it, having only resolved on it after examining and weighing everything, and because I thought it necessary for the church. If it were not done, I would do it now. But this suppression will be my death. Pope Clement knew the Jesuits' order well and was, in the end, correct to think they would kill him. He was poisoned. In the Footprints of the Jesuits by Richard W. Thompson, it is explained how he was killed. A peasant woman was persuaded by means of a disguise to procure entrance to the Vatican, and offered to the Pope a fig in which poison was concealed. Clement was exceedingly fond of this fruit and ate it without hesitation. The same day the first symptoms of severe illness were observed, and to these rapidly succeeding violent inflammation of the bowels. He soon became convinced that he was poisoned and remarked, "Alas, I knew they would poison me, but I did not expect to die in such a slow and cruel manner." His terrible sufferings continued for several months, when he died. "The poor victim," said Corminen of the execrable Jesuits, to which the Bishop of Pistoia, Scipio de Ricci, the nephew of the Jesuit General Ricci, fully agreed. I don't have to say much about that. The Jesuits, as you will see in continuing videos, is a very, very bad order. And with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they received not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. Just a verse to show you that you should be open-minded to receive truth. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believed not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Thank you for watching. Now we'll follow a short description on how to leave a donation. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe. You can click this bell icon to be automatically notified of your next video. If you would like to support the channel by donating, you can do so by following these instructions. If you're watching this from a computer, it is simple. Just scroll down and click on Show More. There is the link. You won't be able to find the link if you are not watching directly from YouTube. If you are watching from WhatsApp, you can simply tap this link. Then tap on YouTube. Tap this little arrow. Now you can scroll down, and there is the link. You do not need an account if you just want to donate, but if you would like to subscribe and get notified, you will need to sign into YouTube with your Google account. If you are watching this from a phone, the chances are you already have a Google account and only need to sign in. Once you are on Patreon, you may choose to donate $5 monthly, or you can make a custom once-off donation, any amount. To do that, scroll down until you see this button. This should also be visible on mobile devices. Once you clicked on that button, you can scroll down again and click on Make a Custom Pledge. You can then follow the instructions to make a donation. Thank you for watching and have a great day.